long-lasting makeup base. I'm applying the Shiseido Synchro Skin Soft Blurring Primer, or I have pores like more in the T-zone. And I'm really tapping the product into the skin. YSL All Hours Foundation. So I'm really tapping the product into the skin with my fingers. And after, I'm taking the beauty blender and I'm really blending everything into the skin. And I'm also taking the excess this way. This is how my skin looks after I blend it very well. I think it looks pretty nice. For concealer, I'm using my Huda Beauty. This is in shade Ring. And I'm gonna use still the beauty blender to blend it. I really like this concealer because it has long wear and it has like super nice coverage to cover my super dark under eyes, and it doesn't creases a lot because every concealer creases if we have fine lines, if you smile and so on, but it doesn't creases a lot. As for cream bronzer, I'm gonna apply my Always and Forever Mocha Stick from Fenty. I'm loading the brush with product. I'm applying it on the cheeks, just like so, and not only on the cheeks, around the hairline where the sun would naturally kiss me, a bit in here to sculpt the face because we need it. And I'm working in small layers, in thin layers, not small, because that's how you create a long-lasting makeup base that still looks natural, because this is how the makeup looks until now. And because we want a long-lasting makeup base, I'm gonna use this blush from Rare Beauty because this is very long-lasting. I'm taking it with a synthetic brush. I'm always applying the product on the back of my hand, and after I'm coming with the brush and I'm applying it on the face, and I'm applying it right on top of the cheeks. Because I want, and a bit higher because I want a sculpted face effect. And I'm very gentle, I don't know if you can see, but I'm barely touching the skin. And I add a little because we can always add more if we want more. Because I want my makeup base to be very long lasting, before setting my cream products with powder, I come in with a layer of setting spray. I make sure there's no setting spray residue before setting everything with powder. So I come like this with the beauty blender to make sure there's no setting spray. After I made sure my under eyes didn't crease, I'm coming with a very thin layer of this powder from Givenchy to set my under eyes and the center of the face to brighten, because I really like this powder for the under eyes and for brightening because of its color and because of its very thin formula. As for the rest of the face, because I want my makeup to be really long lasting, I'm gonna come, of course, with my Easy Bake from Huda, and I'm gonna apply a very small layer of powder, like everywhere. After we apply our thin layer of powder, I'm coming down with my setting spray to really melt everything together. This is how our makeup base looks until now. After we set the cream product with a layer of setting spray, a thin layer of powder and another layer of setting spray, I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look cakey. Everything looks well blended together and still natural. A long-lasting makeup base, it's always about working in thin layers. After we work with our cream products, now we come with the powder ones. I'm setting my cream bronzer with this one, with my powder bronzer from YSL. And the secret is to work in very thin layers to achieve a long-lasting but natural that looks good not only on the screen but also in real life. We set our cream brush with powder brush. I'm using this one from NARS. Very gentle. I apply very little at first because we always can add more. Then we can take away. As for highlighter, I'm gonna use this one from this palette from settibg. This looks so beautiful. To apply some in here too. I did my eyebrows off camera. Setting spray. And after we made sure there's no setting spray left on the skin, I'm coming with this powder from Charlotte Tilbury to give my T-zone an airbrushed look, because that's where I get oily throughout the day, and that's where my makeup will start to fade away. So to really set everything, I'm coming with this powder. This way we are also giving the makeup a very airbrushed look, but I'm only applying this more like on my T-zone. And this is how our long-lasting makeup base turned out. I think it looks pretty good. On my T-zone, I like it to be a bit matte because I have combination skin, and that's where my makeup would fade throughout the day. But on the side of the face, we have the shine, the glow, everything, and I think it came out pretty nice. What do you think?